Large Marge sent me.
Did you say Large Marge?
She just dropped me off.
That's impossible. Large Marge? She's...
It was 10 years ago, on a night just like tonight. Why, tonight's the anniversary. Worst accident I ever seen.
But that means the Large Marge I was riding with was...
Her ghost.
Well, we're out here at Cabazon. It's about a week later after Paul Reubens has passed. They've painted Rex just to look like PeeWee in memory of Paul Reubens. The iconic mouse scene with Simone and a little makeshift memorial. They've even put on the white shoes for him. So I'm going to enter some clips in here. Just go around Cabazon, check out the dinosaurs, and kind of show what it looked like back when they filmed this. So let's check it out. If there ever was a California roadside attraction, this is it. The dinosaurs. One of my favorite. That's amazing. Heel Hauser from California's Gold. And if you follow this way, it's not open yet, but okay, the Dino Dig, the Gemstones, and all the other dinosaurs down this way, where you can go in and then eventually you can climb up inside T-Rex. So directly behind me is T-Rex, and I can't believe they didn't shoot anything actually in T-Rex's mouth there. Now PeeWee Rex, I can't believe that's been 40 years almost since they filmed out here. 1984 most likely, it was a 1985 movie. Paul Reubens, Tim Burton, so many other characters too that were in this that just made it so memorable. A great movie to me. I personally loved it. It was part of my childhood. Pee-wee's Playhouse, everything that I did. I mean, even the weird stuff he did, like the characters in Blow. Portlandia, I thought he was hilarious too. He did a segment in there. Paul Reubens was just an amazing comic. Worked with Phil Hartman and so many other people at the Groundlings. Rest in peace, Paul. Let's take a look at some of the stuff around here, see what's left 40 years later. This was Tim Burton's, after Frankenweenie, this would have been his directorial debut. And I know Paul Reubens has said he was given a book of about 400 names and went through everybody, and they said, whoever you want, just pick somebody. And so he went through over and over. All these people were like, no, we're not going to do it. Tim Burton, crazy-haired youngster at the time, crazy-haired now, took it on and made it one of the most iconic cult movies of all time. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, PeeWee. Now Adam the Woo and I know Justin Scard just came out here, paid homage to the movie and the classic. They've done this movie. That's actually what got me to come out here a long time ago. I've also done another video on here. You can find it on my channel, but this is the Burger King, and I believe that was a Chinese restaurant. But what's funny is this was all flat ground back in the day, as you can see from the movie clips, and over here would have been the gas station where Andy was when he first sees Simone heading into the dinosaur with PeeWee. But this has yet been closed, and Burger King's all boarded up. But look at this berm. They built this berm so you can't see Dino right here, and even Rex over there. Wouldn't you want people to see a roadside attraction? Isn't that the purpose of a roadside attraction, is to bring people in? I would think so, but yeah, not too many people here, but I know it will be busy later on today. And we'll head over to the Wheel Inn, but first, more cars paying respect. Just noticed this little slithering snake here in the bushes. It looks like at one time he had a light in his mouth, but no longer, and his neck looks like it might have cracked too. Definitely a relic. See if I can get the photo op. Oh, there it is. The sun directly behind it. Snake. Well, it sure is good to see that the sign still remains, even though the building is long gone and they tore it down. If you'd like to see the inside of where Large Marge sent me on a night just like tonight, check out Adam the Woo's video. He's able to go inside and he's actually able to have a meal with Justin and Scarred, and he's able to go in once they were closing this place down to actually check out what was left behind. Here's the old or new ATM sign. Plenty of stickers and the original wall and glass to step on, so mind your footing. I really hope that they're gonna bring this place back. Directly off the 10 freeway, the 10 west, the 10 east going to Arizona. This is it, this is all that remains. I also want to say thank you to Danny Punk's Life, PUNX Life on YouTube. He was the one that let me know that they were painting PeeWee, or T-Rex as PeeWee. Please check out his channel. Good guy, good friend. With that being said, just gonna go look around the ground, see what's changed. Kinda gotta go over by Rex and do the final couple shots. So let's go. Another thing I noticed is that they have these fences up here and this low-hanging barbed wire, because they really don't want you in, all the way around. Here's some of the old bricks and stuff, maybe a little memento or souvenir. But if you look right over here, I did not jump a fence. There is no fence. And also below the home cooking sign. So you are able to come around here and maybe find a little relic of the past. A little memento. Maybe something PeeWee left for you. There I am. Let's do a thing called Random Things in the old lot of the Wheel Inn. Of course, a typical Corona bottle. Once again, I always find the one shoe, a child's shoe. Where's his other shoe? Then let's move over here. We got a tailor-made head cover for a golf club. And then let's look over here. A remote control of some sort. A Spectrum remote control. So if you're in the market for that, go to Burger King. Here it is, it'll be waiting for you. If you are planning on going in to see T-Rex, this is where you would enter. Go right up here and then around the fence, but kind of give you a look. Whoa. I don't know if you can hear that, but I hear a dinosaur. One thing I know is this thing, I came here during the day the last time I filmed. Probably much better to come at nighttime. Let's see. We'll step right here. Can't really see much from here. Made my way back over, and it's still, I mean, fairly early. And the line has already commenced of everyone getting their shot with PeeWee Rex. It's cool. Glad to see so many people paying respects. And then there's been a little makeshift memorial there too by Rex's foot, as you can see. People leaving flowers and just mementos for PeeWee. Or Paul. Let's call him Paul. But yeah, when you're inside, it's almost like just a fairly steep ladder that takes you all the way up. So let's go to the other side where the movie actually did take place. So if you've ever been heading to Arizona or heading home from Arizona, you definitely have seen this. That looks like it's an extra room up there. I think Adam was saying that that'd be the coolest Airbnb, and then Justin chimed in that they should theme it like the inside of the Rex's mouth. And I think a lot of people would want to stay there. There's some little outlets there. They really need to change Dino too. They gotta add some different colors to him. He's been spotted for a while with this weird green and blue spot. I don't know if that's very suiting of him. Yeah, there's a, whoa, look at that ladder. That goes to a secret room. Probably all the way to his neck. And then while I got a sec, I thought I'd walk over here real quick. Back in 1984, wow, they got this thing painted super fast. They were out here within one day. Like I said, my buddy Danny Punk's life actually was the first guy to really see this on his way to work, I believe. There's the classic shoes and the boots. And this door actually, as much as I can show, is open. Surprisingly. And that's where Simone and PeeWee would have walked out. And that's when Simone finally sees Andy in the morning after they spent all night in there talking about their dreams and aspirations and her wanting to go to France. And then they walk out, and now there's a handicap ramp there, but it used to be a wire thing. And they say, Andy! And then PeeWee takes off running, as in the clip I've added. And another thing to note is back in the day, Claude Bell thought it'd be a great idea. You can kind of see in the arch right here, when you first go in, up the stairs, the arch on the tail where it's painted was actually a slide. You could slide down the back of T-Rex, which seems like a good idea. But maybe for safety concerns, they took it out. I wonder if somebody's up there right now. Maybe Simone's up there.
Andy! Andy!
So right here would have been the scene after PeeWee leaves Rex and Simone says, Andy, and then PeeWee says, Andy! It's the best. That's why I've included it in here, because it's hilarious. Makes me crack up still to this day. 40 years later, I'm still laughing 4 decades at just that scene. So, I have to react it. PeeWee would have had his stick, like his hobo stick, with his belongings, and he would have came down here, ran from Andy, and then he would have went up here. And I get to reenact it. Andy! That would have been the scene. So yeah, from that clip, I mean, it looked totally different back then, but it was all dirt here. PeeWee runs around here. Let's go over here, and Andy has the big bone. Put my hand there too. Paul Reubens would have been right here, ducking, and Andy hits Dino's leg with the bone. So cool. God, where does the time go? Now, I don't know if this was here. I'm gonna have to go back. I mean, by the time you see this in the future, we'll know, but this has been here just from the tile work quite some time. It could be original. Maybe not. It does have the umbrella pole, but you have Dino to shade you in a camera. And here we are. Welcome to the world famous Cabazon Dinosaurs. We've got the gift shop to the right, Mr. Rex's Adventure, and all the fun of robotic and static dinosaurs. Climb inside Mr. Rex and sit inside his mouth. It is terrifying because, as you can see in the distance, I've been up there, and you can sit in his mouth, but there's nothing holding it there. And you got to figure, Claude Bell from Knott's Berry Farm. When this was built back in the day, what is reinforcing that? I mean, I really hope something is. You can also visit, oh, let me pan out, the CabazonDinosaurs.com for pricing, posters, gift cards, whatever else you need. We'll go in there in a little bit, but I remember even Adam was saying too, and I remember, I just fell off that. Back in the day, there was a sign here. Now it's just surveillance, but it did say, stay off the tail. And if you did, you could be charged a fine of up to $5,000. There's makeshift barbed wire up here. Let's see if this is solid. Oh yeah, that's real solid. All right, over to the wheel in real quick. Okay, so here we got some mementos and says, au revoir, Pee-wee. Don't forget to tell them Large Marge sent ya. And here's a little pin. Let's turn that over. That's cool. And then also, because he did the voice of Rex, somebody left a coaster there from Star Wars. We love you, Rock. None of this stuff's going to stand up because of where we are, but very thoughtful. Well, that's going to do it, I think, for today. 40 years ago. I never even thought I'd be here at that age, you know. I'm just glad I was able to come by. It was close enough to where I was staying. So it was a short trip down for me. It was a no-brainer. I always wanted to come back. I always come back here. Who am I kidding? But not on these circumstances with Paul passing, but what a sweet, sweet man. The fact that he even gave a message, I got that message right away on my Instagram that he wrote because he knew he was passing away. Really, I didn't know if that was real until I saw it on TMZ, which was kind of strange in the news or reporting on it. And to think ahead and think of your fans, your friends, your family, and to put out a message that, sorry I didn't tell you that I was dying, was kind of nice. So thank you, Paul, for many years of making me laugh. I've watched Pee-wee Herman show. I've watched Playhouse. I've watched all of the stuff. I know that he was in the works of doing a darker take on Pee-wee, which I hope it comes out, whatever footage they have. But I'll keep an eye out for that. Please check out Danny Punk's live channel, PUNX Live. Adam the Woo, of course. Justin Scard. Live Fast Die Poor. And as always, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up or comment me if you know more. Just want to comment on Pee-wee himself. I love to hear from it, and I always try to get back to people, and I usually always do. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Relics of the past. The ghost riding Burger King. Usually don't see Burger King's go out of business. Maybe it was COVID. Who knows? I'm just walking around here real quick. Well, since we're here, I thought a little bit of bonus footage. Maybe go in, and this is where you get your T-Rex tickets. So let's check out the gift shop. There it is. Knott's Claude Bell. A lot to do before the sand runs out. That's the original. Look at that. There's Rex's head being made. There's the man himself, Claude Bell. Dang, that is cool. Bell spent $250,000 in 12 years building this Diny. They also filmed The Wizard here with Fred Savage. So Rex. Another Diny looking guy. That's pretty cool. And some fossils. They also got some posters here. Jurassic Jaws, the Batman, Diny E.T., the classic. Tell 'em Large Marge sent ya. Uh-oh. Dinosaurs on the Freeway sold out. Still few Large Marge. Also, Cabazon shirts. Large Marge shirt. I do like the Large Marge, but that color is not for me. You also get hatchets here. Amazing Tree hatchets. Only $5.99. That's not a steal boat for this family. That's pretty cool. Here's a layout of the land right there. And the exit. California.
Thanks a lot, dudes.
I hope you find your bike, man.